Welcome to the Loose Cannon Podcast. Ha ha ha.
Hello and welcome listeners, or should I say viewers, to the Sheffield Revue's Centenary podcast. That's 50 for people who don't understand oldie speak. I'm your host, Sam, and with me today are my lovely companions. Let's introduce them.
Damian. Hi.
Tom.
You gotta do something. You gotta do something
I'm
funny.
Gus. You still?
I'm Owen. Jessica.
I'm
Tom.
Every
time.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we've introduced the whole family, what should we do on this wonderful day?
Let's go to the park. Have a picnic.
Let's get some tinnies.
Is that a book you've got there, Parker?
No, it's a small leaflet.
Good
But,
lord,
here
a
we go.
leaflet!
A leaflet.
What does it say?
That's quite cool.
It is quite
Should we
cool.
get someone to go and hold it up to camera?
Yeah, oh.
No, we'll do it in
Can you
post.
see that?
Do it in post.
Zoom film.
It's
Zoom.
fine. It's fine. We'll do
It's
it in post.
the mayoral.
Star sweep into it.
It's the mayoral.
Definitely
What's
starts
behind the round window?
The mayoral election, which is in May, which is quite. That's good. There's a joke in there. The mayor is going to be elected.
The mayor
in
of
May.
not just Sheffield,
Yeah.
not just Doncaster, not just
yeah.
Rotherham
Sheffield.
or Barnsley.
He's a combined
The whole of
authority.
South Yorkshire.
Yeah.
They put their magic rings together and combine into megas or
Do you
South
think?
Yorkshire mayor.
Do you think there's a mayor in each region, and
They all
then
have
every
keys,
mayor,
yeah.
they're all, and they make a huge mayor out of each party. Like the Liberal Democrats,
The thing is, he's not allowed to be that huge because they still must fit through normal doors.
I don't know.
Since
It's
we're-
more like Frankenstein. They
Thing
just
is,
take a
though,
limb off one.
You're discussing having 4 people make a bigger mayor, but we're electing one person, so potentially we're going to elect one mayor,
He's
and
got
then,
to fight the
and then they will
Frankenstein
split
mayor.
him up into 4 smaller mayors.
Yeah.
So we'll have like 4 dwarf mayors who come together to form an
It'd be like 4
man.
kids in like a big trench coat. You know?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
what
I'm the mayor
we're
of South
voting for.
Yorkshire.
I thought we were picking a champion who was going to fight the Frankenstein mayor, and then he'd take its place.
We've got a lot of parties though,
Oh, I like parties.
so
Yeah, is that just tonight?
there's like
We're having a party tonight.
Oh,
there's the English Democrats.
Who are the only one on the list who've
Yeah.
got a motto
Yeah,
as well.
Parliament for England. I'm not sure what that. I think England already.
Yeah.
I think England already has a
Yeah,
parliament.
but we don't want those other people in it.
England with a parliament.
You know it's bad when you've got 4 words and you already fuck them up. Guys, what should our slogan be? Parliament for England. Doesn't England already have the parliament? No. That's David Allen.
I'm loving this summary. It's so high energy.
Do you think he's Yorkshire?
He's from Doncaster. I've read his thing
You
already.
spoilers.
Spoilers,
Oh, yeah.
guys. As proud Doncaster man.
But then there's Mick Bauer.
Oh,
Mick Bauer's from the Yorkshire Party.
yeah, so he's a parliament for Yorkshire.
They want to be paid.
Dan Jarvis from Labour and Cooperative Party. We're actually sponsored by the Cooperative.
No, don't do it.
We are, but
We are, but that wouldn't fly. It's a tinny. It's
No,
a
fine.
co-op. It's a co-op home.
Generously gave us this upside down plastic bag. It's
What do you
fine.
mean? It's a wonderful face mask.
Oh, we Great.
Oh, beautiful.
Brings me back to my kid days. My mum used to put me in one of these and hope for the best.
Best for you or best for her?
Best for everyone.
Yeah.
Best for
Yeah, my mum tried to kill me.
Oh.
So Naveen Judah from the South Yorkshire Save Our NHS.
Oh, that is actually what the party's called, the
Yeah.
Save Our NHS Party.
then
What are their views on anything not related to the NHS?
It's a great mystery.
only South Yorkshire as well. So it's South Yorkshire, save our NHS. But
So what you're
anywhere
saying
else
is,
does not.
Anywhere
if you live in
Fuck
South
off.
Yorkshire,
Yes.
you deserve the best healthcare. And if you live outside South Yorkshire, it's like the American system,
Yeah.
which is to say you can die
So
on the street.
save our national health service in South Yorkshire.
I mean,
Save our regional health service.
considering we're making a Parliament for England, but
Yeah.
based in just
Yeah.
Yorkshire, made only of Yorkshire people.
What,
Like
what,
saying
we're
World
not sure yet because the slogan is a parliament for it could be anything at this
A
point.
parliament for the NHS in
Yeah.
South Yorkshire.
Thankfully, it's a Parliament for England though, so it's not including the other bits.
Yeah.
And we'll just leave them to fend for themselves, like a Hunger Games kind of, except less Hunger Games, more Mad Max, just
Yeah.
I feel
Across
as
that
if,
whole Royale, that's what we're aiming for.
across the Highlands, just.
I
men
feel
on
as if
bikes with
like
kilts.
save our NHS would win because as soon as one of them is like wounded,
Pretty, yeah.
yeah, it's over.
It's good thinking.
Hannah Kitching from the Liberal Democrats. You can't really do a bit there apart from
No.
Liberal Democrats.
Hey,
Rob
it's
Murphy.
good, it's good to have minority candidates.
Oh.
Rob Murphy, the Green Party candidate. Let's just let that sink in for a second.
It's very
The Green Party still has candidates.
Whoa! as a Green Party.
And guys, as you
You're
can see
wrong.
here, we're sponsored by plastic straws.
Oh.
Plastic straws.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with plastic straws. Don't try and ban them. They're fine.
Is this why you bought the plastic straw?
I
just-
sure love
Oh
my
my
plastic
God.
straw.
Pollution.
Full of nutrients. Great.
How
Great.
could a fish choke in this? It's too small.
Oh my God. Oh, oh.
Aren't they? Isn't that healthy? Isn't that healthy and biodegradable?
Yeah, all with that bacteria we learned about last episode.
Please don't
No,
swear.
no, sorry. Keep the camera on Parker so we can't like get rid of this.
Please don't swear.
He has to.
Well, just need a bit of
I'm concerned.
you need Will to wash it down.
Biodegradable.
You're not.
Oh,
my God.
this is impressive.
Gus, your definition of impressive.
Well,
What are you doing?
You take this farther than I thought you
He's
was.
committed to it.
What could be as like the plastic
Lovely
refreshing.
Jesus.
as like the plastic straw representatives? What would be the slogan to stop plastic straws?
A parliament for plastic
A
straws.
parliament for plastic straws. We should make a little like house out of plastic straws. Be like, this could be used to build things, and you want that? Fuck you.
They're a musical instrument. Plastic straws for culture.
Plastic straws for culture. Ian Walker, the Conservative Party.
Oh.
Each candidate was given the keep doing that while
I'm trying.
just a little.
We need background music.
Yeah, we need background music. Every candidate was given the opportunity to provide an election address for this
I love
booklet.
this one. Here comes the drop.
7 candidates chose to do so, and they have each paid £3,000 towards the printing cost of the booklet. Each election address included in this booklet has been supplied by the candidate, and the views expressed in their address are theirs alone. Boom. Decide the order in which the election addresses appear in this booklet. Yeah.
That's the a cappella section done. Yeah.
You're right
Shall
there.
we read how the mayor
Not
is
in this-
elected, or shall we skip straight to candidates?
I think we can work it out really, can't we? You sort of vote for one, and whoever gets the most votes wins.
Shall we have a mock election in this podcast?
Yeah.
Sure.
Shall we elect
1,
any
2,
host?
3, 4. Wait, we can all be one of the candidates.
Oh no!
That's perfect.
Photo
So
shop.
everyone.
Yeah. Well, do we need to stay still
There's-
so Phil can sync our faces?
Alright, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone look at the camera. Okay. Okay, so there's the thumbnail right there.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So I think I'm gonna
Well, we should-
backseat
we
the
should-
English
we should-
Democrats first.
Oh wow.
Oh,
You're going to be David
oh,
Allen.
I
I want to be David Allen.
Oh
I wanted to
Jesus.
be him.
I want a Parliament for England. I
You
think
are wearing like David Allen standard
that
Sunday.
is true. That is fair.
It's what he wears to church.
It's what it... Oh, no, I can't say that.
That would be really bad.
Do you
I
want to
know
do-
what you were going to say.
Do you want to be David Allen and say?
No, it's alright if you really want to be in.
I'm
you
giving
can be.
names out of a hat.
Oh,
Can
that's
I-
a good
Because
point.
we have a hat right here.
Whoa!
Oh!
Okay.
And we have
Alright,
names
very,
over
very
there.
carefully. We just have to
Whoa.
rip it up. So that each of these like millimetre wide names is on a separate.
Oh, you've already fucked it.
Would you like a
I've
ruler?
ballsed it up.
Maybe I have some
Ballsed
paper.
it right
I have
up.
some stationery and paper.
It's fine. We're doing it.
We're not doing it.
Wait, put some piano music in while this is happening.
I'll let you
Just
you
like-
fucked it.
There we go. There's one.
Right, take your hat off.
Oh.
Who's this? This is Ian Walker. So this
Oh,
one where you
see?
can't
I told you it
actually see Ian Walker. That's the Ian Walker one.
Oh, that one worked totally.
Okay, this one's the Rob Murphy one.
And once we pull the names out of the hat, we have to go through and say, oh, who is this person?
Oh wait.
And then
Can
for
I?
the rest of the
Can I have
podcast,
the Harry Potter theme tune?
you must
Oh, you actually
vote on the personality of whoever you choose out of this hat.
And then we're going to run a mock election. You get to ask some sample
Okay.
questions.
I'm loving how
3 to go.
has become.
3 to go. Great.
You get better at this, Chunky.
Oh, I'm infinitely skilled.
Naveen Judah.
Oh,
Who's
I
that?
totally won that one. That's the Save Our NHS South Yorkshire part.
We should probably follow these.
Gus, Gus, don't bother, you can't really see.
Don't overcomplicate it,
Just don't
guys.
look while you pick.
Too late.
I'm gonna.
I'm folding.
Okay, no, it's done,
Oh,
it's done.
oh.
It's done.
Once we get them,
So Hannah
we're like-
Kitchen is folded,
Yeah.
guys.
You have to take on, yeah, you've already done.
Yeah.
David Allen is massive because he was at the top of the list.
Are you...
Your chances of
Are
getting
you
David Allen are
fact-checking
massively.
David Allen?
David Allen is a fit man.
It's a rigged.
He goes to the gym 5 times a day to prepare for the apocalypse.
Although, to be fair, if you were a fat candidate, does that give you more votes? Are they based on mass?
It's the same. It's the rigged
Per
ballot
unit
box,
mass,
yeah.
you get so many votes.
When you go to the
So being
election,
bigger is better.
like the tick box for Dave Allen is 5 times as large as the other candidate.
Just the page is the tick box. So you actually have 2 votes, one for the box you tick and one for
But all the other candidates are on the back.
Right then, as host, I will now elect Jess to take first.
Oh, that one felt a bit
They're all
large.
stuck together.
Yeah,
Oh,
you've got
no.
one.
Got one.
Gus, damn it, you folded them.
I
He only folded
two.
1 or 2.
You folded 3.
Hannah Kitchen.
Oh,
Hannah Kitchen.
Can
Who
we
is-
splice the face on?
Who is Hannah Kitchen?
I don't know because she's not attached to that one.
Well, why don't
we'll
we?
see.
Let's
see.
go
We'll
through
find
them.
out.
So, who are you going to
Hannah
be for the
Kitchen,
remaining-
Liberal Democrat mayoral
She
candidate.
lives in
Oh,
Peanistown.
no.
Yeah, she lives in
Penis
Penis.
Town.
Yeah,
Peniston.
with her husband James and 2 young daughters. Hannah and James own a manufacturing business exporting around the world. Oh, she's a globalist.
But a liberal globalist.
Hannah will bring a fresh voice with business experience to South
Manufacturers
Yorkshire.
liberalism.
But if she's manufacturing around the world, South Yorkshire doesn't have a port.
It's got a sky port.
Doesn't though?
No, not really. No.
South
You might
Yorkshire
call it
does,
an
but-
airport.
No.
Mine-
Get out of here.
An airport
Those
could be
crazy
anywhere in
words.
the air.
Exactly, yeah.
While a skyport has to be in the sky.
Yes.
Interesting fact, they originally planned to build an airport on top of St Pancras Station in London for when everyone had an airplane.
Mm.
It would be circular, so you could have, planes everywhere.
It's pretty cool.
I think
They
we
should
I
still
think we
make
should bring
them
that back.
circular now.
We should bring that back.
Doesn't stop them.
Saquib!
Ooh.
Fill me up.
No, Owen.
No.
Okay.
So I just changed it last minute. I'm quite
Don't you
indecisive.
drink
Nothing
wine?
against you, just
You're letting the power go to your head, Sam.
Do you want?
Rob
Yeah,
Murphy.
just keep it. Just
Rob,
keep it there.
Rob Murphy.
Rob Murphy.
Who's Rob Murphy, guys?
Who's Rob Murphy?
Rob Murphy, let's see.
Oh,
It's
who is
Rob Murphy?
Oh, I think he might be the South Yorkshire.
You're gonna-
Yorkshire
you're gonna
means
get that
Yorkshire.
He's a Judah, David Allen. Rob Oh, he's a beauty.
Oh, he's the Terminator. Look at the picture.
Rob Murphy.
Can we see?
Okay, can we
Focus on the picture.
can we have that
Show,
face?
show it to the guys.
Right, let's have a look. We don't actually know what he looks like yet, Damian. We'd quite.
That is a face that says, if you throw a
Let's
plastic
slice
straw in
that
the
face
bin,
off
I will
again.
kill you.
Okay.
Just put like Arnold Schwarzenegger's face on, because that'll be
Saquib,
pretty
I'm
much
sorry,
the same.
Shaw.
Yeah, I'm
Rob
sorry.
Murphy.
Sure.
How's your apple juice?
It tastes like piss.
Do you want any lemon in your apple juice?
I'm Mick
No.
Bauer.
Your Mick Bauer. Mick Bauer
Oh,
is
he's the star of 24, isn't he?
Ian
No,
Walker.
that's
That's Jack.
That's his brother.
Jack Bauer. Yeah, of course.
None
sorry.
of them look very. Oh,
Jack Bauer.
and
Mick Bauer's
Jarvis.
brother.
Which one's?
I can't see Mick Bauer here.
I think he's the Yorkshire for Yorkshire people one.
That's Naveen Judah. Mick Bauer.
There he is. Yeah, it's
Yorkshire Party.
Yorkshire means Yorkshire.
What? He wants to abolish Sheffield. What? City region. He wants to destroy Sheffield.
It's like Sheffield has too much power. It's
Wow.
grown fat and rich,
Nothing wrong with
sucking off of Doncaster and Rotherham.
And that is what I believe.
He's gonna donate half his salary to support youth organisation. Oh wait, no, we're gonna keep that for later. 'Cause that's good.
Ian Walker's got. Yeah, we're not going there.
Mick Bauer can't.
No.
Mick Bauer has no grammatical.
Oh.
I've got 900 million of.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
You must be Ian Walker.
I think this is the Ian Walker one.
Yeah, the one where you can't
The
really
one where
see
you
what
can't
it
see anything on it at all.
Ian Walker, otherwise known as Gollum.
Wait, what?
Oh wait, is he the Tory?
Yeah.
Ah.
He's a strong and stable voice for Sheffield.
That's the best.
I'd like
For
to
the
have
Sheffield
stance
City
for the rest
region.
of this podcast.
So you're like the arch
They
nemesis.
specifically took that picture thinking, yeah, that will look good on your application.
How
It
do you
was-
think he speaks?
It was
Like, what sort of
it was
voice?
probably raining quite hard, and like he was just like, just take that bloody photo and let me go back.
He's Scottish, is he?
I don't know. He just looks a little bit like Gordon
Have
Brown.
you ever
so
seen
I'll give
that?
it-
Actually,
He
yeah.
does.
Have you ever seen that famous picture of like Goebbels staring at the photographer? That's really like.
I'd like to think he was looking out over that deserted manufacturing
Yeah.
park, and then the photographer was just stood there and went, Ian, and he went, like that,
Yeah.
just got him.
Yeah, like
It's like, that's the.
he looks
We'll
like.
have to recreate that, of course, with a.
No, we know which one you want.
I know.
Yeah, he's going to be the big one.
Don't look.
Go for the big one.
Oh, which one? Which one am I?
Go on.
I can't actually grab any.
This is it. This is it. Yes, you
Yes,
got it.
What a surprise! I'm
got it.
David Allen.
You did it. Well
I never
done.
thought it would happen.
Give the camera a cheeky look.
There you go.
So we can get that face on.
David.
You're literally
Me,
skeletal.
David Allen. A Parliament for England.
Since we know so much about him, let's move on.
And I'm Dan Jarvis.
Dan Jarvis.
Who's that? Or possibly O'Cole and
Dan Jarvis. No, you are Dan Jarvis.
Labour.
Oh, he's the cutest one.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
the cutest one.
Public service has always been at the heart of both my politics and my principles. He's a good guy.
He's a cutie.
Yeah.
He signed it. He just danced.
He signed every single
Yeah.
one.
He is a right
sh-
fish.
show
I'll give it
us
that.
Oh, I got the best one.
Is it compare
No.
compare that? Compare that with.
Compare that with any of them, really. But I mean, David Allen in particular is like.
Right, like, let's start with that, and then Ian Walker. Which one would you like let your children around?
I mean, conversely, just focus on the two of us here, and which one would you let your children around, seeing as we are now Walker and Allen. Oh no, who's Labour?
I'm Jarvis.
Oh yeah, there's only.
Now, I know you claimed you've got the best one, but the only candidate we haven't had
Yeah.
NHS.
Naveen
Oh, yeah.
Naveen Judah. He's not got.
He's not really got anything
Yeah.
other than save the NHS.
You're not gonna.
I
be
will
able
admit,
to
I
zoom
thought
into
Naveen was a
that.
woman.
No, he's not.
I did too, to be fair.
That's him there, look, in a purple hoodie, holding a photoshopped sign.
NHS not for sale.
It has actually genuinely been photoshopped. You can see like a little gap around his fingers.
Oh, we've got.
It's totally
Let's sign on to it. It's fine. Do it in post.
Hold this.
Do you think he was, the thing is, do you think he was actually holding like a sign
We'll
at
do it in
all,
post.
or was he just holding air?
There you go.
And then we're like,
Stay
we'll
like
make it
that.
the right
Get a close up
size.
of you doing that, and then you
must-
can.
it
Yeah, there
must
you
have
go.
just been
That's
this.
where it is. Oh, I've got one.
Oh wait, there.
I want my one to say
Uh,
to Sheffield, and that's it.
I want mine to say a Parliament for England, but it'll say something else. It'll definitely say something else. I don't know why I did this. It's gonna be.
I want mine to
used
say
against me.
plastic straws. No.
Wow, you've got that.
Well, a politician have to be a hypocrite.
Yeah, that does basically sum it up quite well.
Phil, I want my
Did anyone
sign.
mind if I
I
have
want
a
my
look
sign
at
to say
Yeah,
Sheffield,
wild
more like
biscuits.
not today.
Not today,
Yeah,
Sheffield.
That's how I'm done. You can rotate back.
So should we start with who's first in this paper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the Yorkshire.
No, it's Ian Walker. It's Ian Walker.
Ian Walker.
I think.
How are you doing, Ian?
I don't know what I'm going to do, Ian.
Can we
I
ask
need to
you
read
questions?
Yeah, go
Yeah.
on, and I will try and find the answers in this booklet.
Yeah.
Ian, out of Red's True Barbecue and Smoke Barbecue, which is your favourite barbecue restaurant?
You got to use a quote from there. You got to use a quote from there.
Okay. I mean, I feel you should
Other
talk amongst
barbecue
yourselves.
restaurants are available.
Let's have some more piano music while Gus is
Well, I'm
reading.
reading this to try and
Go-
find something.
Do you know how to read Gus?
I'm going to do the classic. Sorry, can you repeat the question, please?
That's not a quote.
No.
No, I'm asking you to repeat. I'm doing this. I'm doing this stalling thing while I read it.
No, it's all quotes. It all has to be quotes.
I didn't think that was particularly suitable because I pledge to bring investment from home and abroad to deliver the economic growth South Yorkshire needs.
But which is your favourite barbecue?
All of them, because I pledge.
So now you're getting it.
There we go.
Thank you.
Is there any other questions for candidate Ian Walker?
Come on, guys.
What's your favourite colour?
This is so hard without having
Come on,
read
it's pretty
this
obvious.
beforehand.
It's pretty obvious what his
That's
favourite
the
colour's
point,
going to
guys.
be.
Or should I say Ian Walker? We made this
I'm
easy.
so
Come on,
gonna
Ian.
hope
Come on, Ian.
That there's.
Ian, you
There's
just
anything
got-
that says any part
I'm
of a...
looking for a word with a colour, but it's not
You
going
could
to happen.
say
You
red.
don't need a colour. You just need some.
You need an answer.
Yeah.
Bread. It's almost
the
red.
bread colour. That classic colour.
The colour brown, like bread.
If you can have a colour called eggshell, you can have a colour called bread.
I mean, you can call a colour whatever you want.
The colour.
Wait, no.
The colour.
I think you're getting
We
confused.
can't do that.
Yeah, that's
We can't.
That's his policy.
That's mine.
You might, but we can't. Yeah, I think we've recognised that.
Oh man.
You can edit that out. Oh,
bleep,
the
bleep
same
sound.
thing happened last time I hosted.
Is there any other questions? No. Right. Who's
Alright,
next?
next candidate.
What were you thinking when they took that
Hannah
photo?
Kitching.
Oh.
No, my question is.
Hey, some opening statement. We need an opening.
Oh, we're allowed to do opening statements.
Well, you didn't
now.
bother, Ian
Well,
Walker.
You didn't tell me I could.
You're not.
Sorry, Ian. Just the last question, actually.
Yeah.
If someone offered you a ring of power, what would you do?
I would destroy it in the heart of Mordor.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
Not sure.
No.
Not sure.
You look like you've already had the ring of power. Can we snap back to the picture of Ian Walker?
Thin like butter scraped over too much bread.
Like a close zoom. Close zoom into Ian
Well,
Walker's
there's this
face.
picture too.
I quite want to just zoom.
Oh yeah. That's very much.
I
Just,
quite
This is a
want to.
blue ribbon picture, guys.
Ian Walker's gonna sue us.
Like, I quite want to just
No,
zoom
he
in
can't because
on
this
like
is
cut
a-
away and zoom in and have like the voice from Jaws,
Yeah.
just as you zooming in on his eyes and just be like black, black like a doll's eyes.
Soulless eyes like a doll's.
I only met Ian Walker once
Technically-
in my life.
Technically, this is political satire, so it's protected by law.
It is
Yeah.
So
satire.
if you are Ian Walker,
Yeah, but according
Um,
to the SU, we do have to give equal weighting to all political
We are.
parties.
We are.
We are giving
We're going
every
to abuse
As long as we get through everyone.
Yeah.
We're going
Next-
to abuse
next
everyone
candidate,
equally.
next candidate's opening statement, please.
Welcome to Rotherham Town.
Run for your life.
Magically, we are now in Rotherham Town Centre. Whoa! Crazy.
Oh wow. Hannah, what's your favourite
It
part
looks,
of Rotherham?
it looks so homely.
Homeless.
It looks so homeless.
My favourite part.
Your-
Trust, truth, transparency.
Amazing.
Like
Let's
a
have
window.
some good questions. What's your primary belief in life?
I think that's going to be the same answer.
A fresh voice for South Yorkshire.
Oh.
How are you going to tackle the homelessness problem in South Yorkshire?
5.
5-year plan. There we go.
Oh god. Please.
I mean, if you deport the problem, you have no problem.
I don't think the 5-year plan's about deporting.
No, that's just saying like that's the limit of people we're allowed.
It's
now.
more about relocalization to specific areas.
Jesus.
Oh, that's a.
Next question. How would you tackle?
How would you tackle David Allen in a supermarket?
Introducing London-style ticketing with daily
Oh wow. Wow.
At least this person
I
puts
can
policy
get-
ideas
I can
in
get
their
behind it.
manifesto.
Definitely.
Hold on. What's your favourite number?
third.
Amazing.
Next candidate.
Alright.
Next candidate.
Alright.
Goes to the next one. Oh,
Mick
it's
Bauer.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire for you.
What do you think of
Wait,
London?
No, opening statement.
Yeah, opening statement.
One
please.
sentence.
My opening statement. What is the Yorkshire Party?
amazing.
What is the Yorkshire Party?
Yeah, that's my opening statement.
This is your first question.
My first question. The Yorkshire Party is a rapidly growing political party demanding an end to Westminster-centred politics.
You should have just ended at Westminster. The Yorkshire Party will end Westminster.
Oh god.
Who will
Jesus Christ.
end it? Oh.
King in the north.
How do you feel about Sheffield?
It is weak, unambitious, and divisive.
Jesus Christ.
Unambitious and divisive, those are juxtaposing.
Give me more.
What's your favourite thing to have at a Sunday pub lunch?
My favourite thing to have at a Sunday pub lunch is a stronger Yorkshire and a fairer United Kingdom.
If a small child was in the way and slowing you down from getting to a buffet counter, would you knock them down?
No, I would support a youth organisation and help children and young people in our community achieve their potential.
Fantastic.
What do you think about Lancashire?
Incompetence.
Outstanding.
Outstanding. Beautiful.
Next candidate.
Next. What was that a question or? Oh, Naveen
Oh, have we got-
Tudor.
Oh,
Mr.
Naveen.
NHS.
Can we call you now? Or no?
Your opening statement, please.
He will fight.
What? Oh God! What have you found?
He will fight.
It's not what I expected at all.
Hold on, this is really the third person.
yourself in the third person.
We
Amazing.
don't need another poet.
How do you specifically feel about the NHS? Like you specifically.
I really like this as a character quirk that he talks about himself in the third person. Naveed is going to save the NHS. Oh man.
Will be closed.
What?
NHS will be closed.
Where is the 350 million?
Naveed.
Sheffield Minor Injuries Unit.
It's the last place anyone would go.
How do you cure disease?
Cheap public transport. For all.
What are your qualifications for mayor?
He is an accountant.
Would you like to make a statement on the rumors that you have never, in fact, in your life, held a sign?
He was hoping that wouldn't be brought up.
He has no idea what to say.
This controversy has dogged his political career all his life.
75A Barty Road.
He will fight. He will fight.
He will fight.
That's the address. He doesn't want any more questions, he just wants to fight. He's only running for mayor so he can give out his address and beat people up.
Acutely ill children will stop.
Jesus Christ. That is a threat and a half.
2018 will stop. Stroke service will stop.
Jesus.
Hyper acute stroke service will stop. Sheffield Minor Injuries Unit 2 closed.
He's saving the NHS by killing it.
Please help him. Please help him.
The only way to save it.
It's not a mayoral gun, it's a cry for help. This man,
He wants to fight.
he just wants to be an accountant who fights. Please help him.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Actually crying. He is actually crying now because we are him. We are all him some way or another.
At some point, we've all been a bit Naveed.
At the end though, his best policy, £571 million of cuts.
Cool.
Okay.
Don't list the bad things in your statement.
Oh.
We'll read them out.
Oh,
guess
who's
who's
next?
Oh, that's right.
No.
Nah, it's,
Not yet, not yet.
Yeah, that's right, we know who it is.
It's our favourite monster.
Oh. My God. He
Yeah.
looks like a...
I mean-
look at him.
You could consider me saying he's a monster a bit
You know this is going to be like
derogatory.
Photoshop.
But if you've seen his face,
I mean, he literally looks
For
like
the
Skeletor.
entire podcast.
exactly. Yeah, I
He
mean,
looks exactly like Skeletor.
these comments are just factual. Is he not nice?
Skeletor's a lovely guy.
Oh,
I don't know David Allen.
can we have an opening statement, please?
Oh, yep.
Yeah, we can have an opening statement.
Bracing yourself.
Okay, my opening statement. Our traditional county. That's it. Our traditional... Oh wait, no. I'd like
a better motto
I'd
than
like
the
to
Parliament for England. I'll be honest.
I'd like to change my my opening statement if I could.
Okay.
Brexit means Brexit.
So,
That's still not as bad as a Parliament for England, so anything you come out with is just a success at this point.
oh man.
Can we just did he actually write this, or is it third person?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh no, he wrote a little bit and then
He wrote a page.
For a free information pack, call 0207 242 1066 1066.
1066.
That's the year the French
Hastings,
won.
Hastings Insurance.
Can we just do a little jingle for that?
Yeah, we'll do a call on that.
Unfair.
7242 1066.
What is your opinion on the Battle of Hastings?
Unfair anti-English bias.
I think that probably is actually.
That's actually correct.
Yeah, is that
Correct answer. Next question.
What's in the information packet?
Grooming scandal.
How would you tackle Hannah if you met her in a supermarket?
Imposition of a bogus EU Yorkshire region.
What's your relation to Skeletor?
For a free information pack. My relation to Skeletor. Engineering and sales background.
Well,
How old actually are you?
1066. Ooh.
what do you like to do on a Sunday?
We want our country back.
What would you like to do on a Saturday?
Oh no,
You've doing it
wait. On a
I can
Saturday.
imagine this actually happening at a speech. Oh, I've lost my page.
So what I'd like to do on a Saturday is ending mass immigration.
What about a Friday night?
Forced regionalisation against the will of our people.
How would you sum up your just average week?
My average week.
Yes, that is correct, David.
Regaining control of our borders.
How would you sum up a non-average?
A non-average week. Implementation of an EU region by the anti-English Remainers.
Oh, wow.
So you're abolishing the EU region and establishing it.
Yeah.
And a ratio, what's the ratio? Like 1 to 10? One week out of 10 you establish a EU region, the other 9 weeks you spend abolishing it?
Yeah.
You want to know the ratio?
Yeah.
The ratio is putting in England first.
I like that
That's
ratio.
my ratio. Fill me up.
we need another one.
Another crisp, cool
This isn't actually that good. Like I thought he'd be a lot more outwardly.
aggressive.
Yeah.
Next candidate
Next
then.
candidate.
Oh, it's
Rob
Murphy.
Murphy.
Who's that? That's you, isn't it? Yeah.
Can we just get
I can't get over his face. It's so good.
I will destroy your straws. I will destroy you.
Right, so Rob Murphy.
opening
I want
statement.
your shoes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
That was the worst Terminator impression I've ever heard.
Your shoes.
I can just imagine
I want your shoes, your boots.
what I can imagine is a naked man on a motorbike wearing a pair of shoes and then with some shoes on his hands as well.
Look, he's got shoes on, and he's got bigger
Walking-
shoes on underneath.
Walking around like a dog with a shoe on each hand and foot. Naked. Biting people.
Jesus Christ.
Have we just brought like a Terminator dog in? It's like Canine from Doctor Who gone rabbit. With electro
I
rings.
love that video.
Oh man.
So your favourite thing to search on a typical Friday
Yeah,
night?
dog's gone rabbit.
Alright, David, that's fine.
Rob Allen, you're open. Wait,
Are these
no,
rabbit
Rob
dogs or a
Rob
rabbit
Murphy.
EU?
You're just too obsessed with David Allen.
Rob
Robin Murphy.
everyone will become part of the Allen family.
The Allen family. That's amazing.
The Allen family has kept it pure for 2,000 years.
The Allen King family? Yeah, I've heard that's on offer at B&Q at the moment for quite reasonable
They're
prices.
still angry that the French beat them on 1066.
And the tennis the other week as well.
That's our national day. It goes back thousands of years. Okay. Opening statement.
What have you got for us?
I've worked on the shop floor and in the boardroom.
What did you do on the shop floor?
I am now the speaker for the Greens and Sheffield Council.
Don't dodge my questions here. What did you do on the shop floor?
I will resist HS2.
No,
Literally lying.
the
there.
shop floor. What exactly did you do?
At this election, you will vote twice.
Listen, you're just dodging my question, and it's suspicious
God damn it, Rob.
that you're not answering what
Hold on.
you did on the
Did
shop
you just
floor.
say that everyone has 2 votes this election? Well, if everyone has 2 votes, then there's just double the number of votes.
Why
So
don't we
what's
just
the
Yeah,
vote
first
for
choice
everybody and
doesn't-
hope they all
If you
win?
still have enough votes, they count your second vote. So if you want to vote for like a
Yeah.
It's
I
like,
know, but if you've got 2 votes, there's double the number of votes people. So just halve it, but everyone's got 1 vote. So that makes sense. Like,
yeah, rather than doing a second choice.
Why not give everyone a half?
It's like
vote?
simplifying fractions, isn't it?
But
yeah,
maybe
and then
it's like-
give everyone half a vote and then double the result.
No, maybe it's like a backup. So, like, if your first candidate gets mysteriously assassinated, number 2 comes in.
Would you ever assassinate a candidate?
You're under oath, Mr. Murphy.
Yeah, remember that.
It's better for business.
We're not going to top that.
Well,
What business?
We need change for local business.
Are the allegations true
I'm
that you
quite
are part
scared.
of a criminal syndicate?
Local government has to change.
I'm actually quite scared now.
yeah, and
What
that's
you
what
talks
the
here is
picture.
actually like a term, like a robot.
He looks
Yeah.
like a robot.
In here, it's literally
He
like
is a robot.
we need change. We need open, transparent, accountable men. It's
Who
like
is
literally
we?
an android.
Do you
It
think he
doesn't
was?
matter who
Do you
wins,
think
he's just
he
gonna-
wasn't born? He was written.
Yeah.
Wow.
This could just be a stock photo.
Yeah.
Like this is all just text. Like that's all it is.
Somebody took a photo of Arnold Schwarzenegger and then reverse edited it to make him more normal.
They just used like a thingy Snapchat filter on it to
Yeah.
age him.
It looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger mixed with Johnny Lee Miller.
That's
There's also a little bit of Billy Bob Thornton going on in there. Just a little bit.
You know what I think? I think it was like this, like an artificial intelligence went on Google Images, searched up celebrities that are strong.
And like average them out. Yeah.
Like, if he ever gets elected mayor, it would just be a computer that's being wheeled around in like a trench coat and a face mask.
Wow.
Were you born?
Promoted by Thomas Stephen Platt, 39 Cuspid Lane, Doncaster.
Would you ever consider stealing someone's shoes and boots?
At Rob Murphy, 2012.
Will you be back?
I'll work hard to make our economy more resilient and regenerate our town centres.
By regenerate, do you mean replace it with machinery?
I will support a clean powered, healthy and sustainable economy, not damaging in industries like fracking.
Are you afraid of
I'm
fracking
sorry, no.
because they might find your underground base?
Are you?
Make Rob your first choice.
Is it true, Rob, that in the criminal underworld they actually call you Mob Ruthie?
For the common good.
I'm suitably scared by Rob Murphy now. I think we should
I'm
move on.
afraid
to
I don't want to ask him any more questions.
Ask too many questions, you know he'll be turning up at your door. Him canvassing.
By canvassing, he means murdering.
Are you going to vote for me? No, great.
Are you going to vote for me now?
No, don't even ask them to change their mind. Just finish the job.
Vote for Rob Murphy or I'll break your windows.
Why stop at windows?
Break
Spines.
your, yeah.
Kneecaps.
Will to
You
live.
can't vote if you can't get to the poll box.
He just turns to me.
Rob Murphy slogan 2018. You can't vote if you can't get
If
to
you
the
can't
poll
I
get
mean,
to
you can postal vote.
Right then,
Okay.
for the most appealing candidate in our book here, can you give us an opening statement?
I've always been Labour.
What's your favourite war?
Well, after 15 years serving in the army,
Whoa.
I became the first person since World War II. I should have just said World War II.
So you're the first person.
Let me get this straight. You served 15 years in the army, and then you became the first person
Since World War II.
Since-
How many people were there before World War II?
2011.
What are your thoughts on Syria?
I was awarded an MBE for service to our armed forces.
What would you do if Rob Murphy tried to come to your house and give you a good old knocking?
Changing the law on organ donation.
Could you beat Naveen in a fight?
Can I beat Naveen in a fight?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I will fight to deliver.
Naveen will fight.
But
He will fight.
What are your thoughts on Brexit?
We need a bold and radical plan.
What's your relationship with Vladimir Putin?
Changing the law on organ donation.
What are you trying to do?
You're
How you can cook things in it.
You're feeling bad.
What? What did you cook?
What would you cook in there?
A bigger and better deal for working people.
That's actually something that sounds quite reasonable.
Yeah.
Not
This guy is quite reasonable, that's the problem.
What are your thoughts on the police?
I could not stand on the sidelines.
But, wait.
How did you get involved?
A bold and radical plan.
What happened to those who were caught?
Child poverty.
Thank you. Good apple juice. Great apple juice.
Thank you.
When your apple
Sincerely.
juice has a massive head.
Co-op own apple juice.
Sparkling apple juice.
Sparkling apple juice.
Sincerely, Dan. Moi.
He did actually put half a kiss there.
Yeah, he just didn't complete it.
Yeah.
He's lazy.
Good.
Just one half. So that's like cookery.
Well, actually, if you're drawing a stick figure, that would be a kiss because
Yeah.
them out.
That's fair.
So he's taken a radical artistic approach.
See, but I
He's an
don't know.
abstract
Common
artist.
thing. Yes,
On
exactly.
stick figures, they usually draw the kissy face as an asterisk, but they also use an asterisk to denote like an arsehole, so it's a bit, you know, can be very misleading.
Stickman's organs are quite varied to ours. Maybe that's part of their biology.
It's a radical new approach. I mean, this man can fight, he can draw. What can't he do?
Yeah,
What can't you do?
What can't I do? Run campaigns.
Is that everyone now?
Yeah.
Like,
I think we're going to have to go to a vote.
Yeah, no, we need our closing statements
We
from
need-
each
Oh,
candidate.
yeah.
Oh god.
Start with where we started.
Can I make my opening statement?
No,
as well?
no,
Okay.
just closing, just closing.
You don't get an opening statement.
The thing is this guy is so boring. He did not.
You have to be
he has
alive to have an
3
opening
policy points.
I mean, he's focused.
I pledge to ensure.
Next
Come
candidate.
to the one. No, that's not the jingle for that.
Robin Hood Airport.
Right, Nottingham has an airport.
No, it's actually in Doncaster. It's very controversial.
Doncaster has an airport.
Which one is that there's an airbase near?
Oh,
No,
the
there's an airport
closing
in Doncaster
statement.
called Robin Hood Airport.
If
All the people in
elected-
Nottingham were angry.
I will.
He will fight.
Right. Yes.
You're going, Saquib! Oh god. What have you found?
Naveen Judah.
Say it.
Naveen Judah is fighting.
That's a fantastic closing statement. Really is. Come on, David.
David?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a statement. It's just yeah. By Usher and Little John.
Forced regionalisation against the will of our people.
Oh, so what you're like?
Humour.
I'm not typical weekend. Wow.
Read our manifesto. http:// www.robformayor.org.uk/.
So then the AI making him up typed in
it's
generic website address.
I will fight. Dan Jarvis, MP, at Twitter. Hashtag Dan.
So,
Does this mean we vote? Or do
Yeah.
we just fight
How
to
do
the
we
death?
vote?
how do we vote?
Is anyone not going to vote for
We
themselves?
should go through all of the candidates.
I think if you were a decent human being, you can't vote for yourself.
Yeah, you can't vote for yourself.
But we're all politicians. The words "decent human being" don't come into this.
True.
Mm.
Very true.
I mean,
well,
not
we
to-
have one person in the room who is not a politician.
Who's that?
And those are our wonderful viewers.
So like tweet
Comments
now.
And then a magical voice from behind the camera will speak
yeah.
your thoughts.
At mayoral election.
Go on, audience, let your voice come from behind the camera. That's it.
And we'll find out who wins next week.
guys, I think we may be unfortunate that our entire audience is mute.
Well, we do have one audience member here that we can rely on.
They were definitely gesturing at us.
Yeah, Phil, who is your candidate? Choose them.
You have one vote.
He's pointing. He's pointing.
He's not sure.
He's pointing.
He's not sure.
Oh, it's getting a bit extreme.
Oh, it's.
Oh, they are! And I will change the policy on organ donation. So if you want to fight, get ready to have no organs.
Why me? He wants to fight.
He
Not
he
anymore.
is fighting.
He doesn't.
I am fighting.
He has to, or he dies.
Hence this. I was
I
prepared
think
for
you're
this.
cheating a little bit. And look, that works out pretty well. You got the one you wanted.
Yeah.
I got the one I wanted. You got the one that's really aggressive and while you're wearing
And
military uniform.
can't actually write his own manifesto.
Yeah.
Well, he can, he just talks in the third person.
God, imagine if he does that with his entire life.
Yeah.
Do you love me? He loved her dearly.
I fucking hate Sheffield.
Yeah.
Well,
Your
I
political
think
views.
after a very exciting and tiring day,
wait,
we should
wait.
try and
I've
wrap
got-
this up.
I've got another
But
topic I want to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not related to the election at all.
how long will it take?
Not very long.
Okay, you have
It's just a thing that was in the news.
1 minute starting now.
It's like doctors said that they had managed to cure the most drug-resistant case of super gonorrhea this week. And that's the first time I'd heard the phrase super gonorrhea.
Does this news reflect personally to yourself?
No. I just thought, like, it's the worst thing. Like, because if you're getting ready to have sex with someone, you're like, I just need to put a condom on. I have super gonorrhea. You know, I mean, what is that? You can't. I mean, what would your reaction be if like, you met someone and they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I have super gonorrhea"?
You'd be impressed, like, wow, that's better than regular gonorrhea.
Was that where you were bitten by a radioactive gonorrhea?
Why have you been cheating on me with Superman?
If any, like,
Can
like
Superman get
STI, then-
STDs?
yeah, if Superman gets STI, are they all super?
Super TDs.
Yeah.
What if Superman's just a regular person and kryptonite is just a really rare form of a sexually transmitted disease?
Do you mean
Maybe.
he fucks rocks?
As an archaeologist, what would you say?
Don't fuck rocks, kids.
Wait a minute, I'm a geotechnicist.
And if you do, bag up.
This is why I'm saving our NHS.
Wait, bag up the rocks or
Well, one first, then the other.
This is why I'm trying to save our NHS, that people have the freedom to mate with whatever stone they like.
And you will fight.
I will fight. Right then, I just think the only thing we have left now is this mystery parcel.
So we have a mystery
What's in
box
the mystery
here.
box?
So I'll tell you what. Can we Phil? Do you reckon we can lift up the camera?
Oh,
Yeah, look
it's
at
going to be like the Ark of the Covenant.
Yeah. So in fact, yeah. Sam, how
Do you want me to
about
hold the camera
Sam
for
can
you?
hold the camera,
Yeah.
and then.
No,
I think I hear ticking.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
it's
Phil.
alright, Phil. It's alright. It's alright.
Yeah, there we go. So Sam can hold the camera. Phil, you may as well come in closer so you can see
Yeah,
it.
It's our cameraman!
So
how good's your post-editing skills? Because I really
Can I
want to
stay
do
in
like
shot?
an
You
Ark of the
need to
Covenant
see
thing.
the-
where
Stay in shot, Phil. Phil, stay in shot.
So what we want to do is we want to say that so this podcast started 2 years ago, and it was the brainchild of one man, and that one man is now sadly going to be leaving us soon. That's right, our condolences to him.
We've changed the policy on organ donation.
We
now,
have
so
indeed.
It's not a complete loss.
So we got him a little something to say thank you. So for Phil, everybody.
Avert your eyes! Oh. No, it's fine.
Oh.
We have for you.
Oh my god!
Look, it says a thing on it. It's got a plaque.
What does it say?
Oh my god! This is unbelievable. It says,
It says Yorkshire for Yorkshire.
I can't believe you would say something like that. It's outrageous.
It was the only one they had left in the shop.
This says Best Podcast 2018. And my full name.
Zoom right in on that.
That's not.
It's quite hard to zoom and hold the camera.
So thank you, Phil.
Yeah, thank you.
Is there anything you would like to say to close this podcast?
This has been episode 50 of Loose Cannon, and we have had
Saquib.
Jessica.
Owen.
Gus.
Dave Jarvis. Dan Jarvis. Yeah.
And Damian.
and for everybody
And me, your host.
and for everybody who has and for everybody who has ever listened or watched an episode in the past, thank you so much. Anyone who's been in an episode, thank you so much. We'll probably hear you next time. Bye.
Oh, we won't hear them now.
Bye. He will fight.
Yeah, change their mind.